The National Legal Services Authority, NALSA, has been constituted under the Legal Services Authorities Act 1987 to monitor and evaluate implementation of legal aid programs and to lay down policies and principles for making legal services available under the Act.
In every state, a state legal services authority, and in every high court, a high court legal services committee have been constituted.
District legal services authorities, taluk legal services committees have been constituted in the districts and most of the taluks to give effect to the policies and directions of the NALSA and to provide free legal services to the people and conduct lok adalats in the state. Primarily, all the agencies under the NALSA are asked to discharge the following functions on regular basis.
1. To provide free and competent legal services to the eligible persons. 2. To organize lok adalats for amicable settlement of disputes. And 3. To organize legal awareness camps in the rural areas.
All sorts of cases such as matrimonial disputes, maintenance cases, harassment cases, domestic violence cases, civil cases, land disputes and criminal cases can be settled under the LSA.
Any person who is a member of a scheduled caste or scheduled tribe. B. A victim of trafficking in human beings or beggar as referred to in Article 23 of the Constitution. C. A woman or a child. D. A mentally ill or otherwise disabled person. E. A person under circumstances of undeserved want, such as being a victim of a mass disaster, ethnic violence, caste atrocity, flood, drought, earthquake, or industrial disaster. Or F. An industrial workman. Or G. In custody, including custody in a protective home within the meaning of Clause G of Section 2 of the Immoral Traffic Prevention Act 1956, 104 of 1956. Or in a juvenile home within the meaning of Clause J of Section 2 of the Juvenile Justice Act 1986, 53 of 1986. Or in a psychiatric hospital or psychiatric nursing home within the meaning of Clause G of Section 2 of the Mental Health Act 1987, 14 of 1987. Or H. In receipt of annual income less than Rs 9,000 or such other higher amount as may be prescribed by the state government.
All persons desirous of seeking justice may go to the state or district level LSA with an affidavit which includes the details of the case and documents justifying their claim to seek justice under the LSA.
At district level, they may approach the Secretary, District Legal Service Authority, District Court Complex. At the state level, they may approach the Member Secretary, State Legal Authority, Nyaya Seva Sadan, City Civil Courts Buildings, Purana Haveli, Hyderabad 500002. Those who need legal assistance in cases filed in the High Court shall apply to the Secretary, High Court Legal Service Committee, High Court Buildings, Hyderabad 500066. One, there is no court fee, and even if the case is already filed in the regular court, the fee paid will be refunded if the dispute is settled at the Lok Adalat. 2. There is no strict application of the procedural laws and the Evidence Act while assessing the merits of the claim by the Lok Adalat. the parties can interact with the Lok Adalat judge directly and explain their stance, which is not possible in a regular court of law. 3. Disputes can be brought before the Lok Adalat directly instead of going to a regular court first and then to the Lok Adalat. 4. The decision of Lok Adalat is binding on the parties to the dispute and its order is capable of execution through legal process. No appeal lies against the order of the Lok Adalat, whereas in regular courts of law there is always a scope to appeal to the higher forum on the decision of the trial court, which causes delay in the settlement of dispute finally. So the disputes settled fast and free of cost.
Children, earlier justice were obstructed because the number of courts and judges were inadequate, whereas the number of cases was much more. Most of the people were not able to go to the courts because of the heavy court fee, lawyer's fee and other associate charges. But with the arrival of the things like RTI and LSCS, things will surely improve and justice will reach every citizen of India. Children, until now we have learnt about different acts related to the right to information and how it can be useful to all of us. In the next class, we will meet again with a different topic. Until then, goodbye.